My name's William, and I'm an alcoholic and a heroin addict, and I work here at J. Reuben Long Detention Center. I work for the Jail Diversion and Reentry Program with Life Recovery Solutions. I'm a heroin addict who struggled for years trying to find a way out, and found a way out through a spiritual program of action and give back and help other people today. I work in a minimum security housing unit that houses 64 people. What we do is we try and help people to reintegrate them into society so that they can help their communities when they get back home.
My name is Jonathan. I'm an alcoholic. I work here at the J. Reuben Long Detention Center in Conway, South Carolina, and I'm a peer support specialist. Basically what I do here is work with the guys that are pretty much in and out of the jail system, in and out of drug and alcohol addiction, in and out of programs and rehab. And one of the things I love about working here is I'm exactly like they are. You know, I suffer from 20 years of drug and alcohol abuse, in and out of jails, in and out of programs, in and out of churches, in and out of different religions. And I found a solution here in Life Recovery Solutions, basically. And what I want to do is just carry the message to someone else that there is hope, that you know, they don't have to make the same decisions over and over and over. They can do something different in their life, and they can actually be successful and productive members of society.
My name is Lee Carpenter. I'm a certified peer support specialist. I'm a recovering alcoholic and addict and a person who's been diagnosed with a mental illness. I enjoy working with them guys back there because I'm just like them guys. I am now. I enjoy working with my co-workers because they just like me, and hope to keep doing this. I was certified in 2010 as a peer support specialist, and I just enjoy working here at the jail program and working with these guys.
My name is Mary Ann Bashirs, and I'm a certified peer support specialist in the J. Reuben Long Detention Center, and I work in the men's program. This is a real challenge for me as a peer support and as a chaplain and as a woman, but it's a very rewarding calling.
Hello there, I'm Jackie Gass. I'm a certified peer support specialist, and we're at our Refuge of Hope house, which helps men transition back into society who suffer with addiction and mental illness and are homeless. So from 9 to 3, if they don't have a job, they're either looking for a job. At the very beginning, we make sure we have their Social Security cards and their driver's license. Those are the first things we do, so they're able to work, and then we're able to do everything else. And then that 9 to 3 also, if they don't work during that period, that's when we're working on their self-sufficiency matrices, building their, you know, their map to where they need to be, building their recovery capital and all those things. So, and that happens Monday through Friday every day. So having as many as I work with, there's always people that I need to be meeting with.
It's a beautiful thing, man, and you know, I recommend this to anybody because I've done recovery before, but this is a whole nother type of thing, you know, and it's off the ground, it's up and running. I'm proud to be a part of it, and you know, anybody who needs help, I recommend them to come up here.
Hi, my name is Teresa Wilson, and I work for LRADAC. LRADAC is Lexington Richland Alcohol and Drug Abuse Council. And what I do for LRADAC is I am a peer support specialist. As a peer support specialist, what I do here at LRADAC is each individual client that comes through services are unique in their own right, and they may be going through something, unable to remain focused, really closed in, and may need some one-on-one time. They can come in and have an individual session with me. In that session, we'll talk about various stages of change. We'll talk about the struggles that they're having with maintaining or abstaining. We'll talk about the needs of trying to get engaged with mental health services, getting stable on their medications. We'll talk about learning to change people, places, and things, the struggle with doing so. We'll even talk about reoccurrence, doing really well for a minute and then having had a relapse. And we'll talk about the reconnecting with family members or friends and the struggle with doing so. It's various topics that we talk about because we're familiar with those feelings, and who better that can identify with someone who's struggling in certain areas than someone else who also has had struggles with addiction or mental illness. So that is the approach I use when we're doing peer support with clients that come through these doors in various capacities.
My name is Lloyd Hale. I'm a certified peer support specialist and patient affairs coordinator at the Charleston-Dorchester Mental Health Center in South Carolina. What I do as a certified peer support specialist is I pretty much model the recovery that I've learned for myself, along with training that comes along with that. So we're trained and we offer a bit of hope that recovery is possible for folks diagnosed with psychiatric disorders. So in that hope, I may do something as simple as help a person learn how to ride the bus. I may facilitate recovery for life classes, or meet with folks one-on-one to just talk about maybe some family things that maybe their family don't quite understand what they're going through with their diagnosis. Sometimes I also talk with the family to bridge the gap of understanding, so to speak, so that people can, on both sides, can have some good information about what to do when things get tense or how to better understand each other, some good questions to ask each other. And the key is some good questions to ask ourselves about, what am I looking at wrong here? I also work with other therapists in the mental health center to help them understand the struggle of recovery, to help them understand the daily struggle, if that makes sense. That's kind of a few things that I do here at the center. Of course, as peer support, there is this wonderful umbrella of things that we do. And I'm fortunate enough to be someone to be able to do it.
Hi, I'm Von Crippens, certified peer support specialist. I work for the Department of Mental Health, and we partner with the Palmetto Ag Team. My job is homeless outreach, and in homeless outreach, I'm trying to reach a certain criteria, which number one, you gotta be chronically homeless 4 times out of the last 3 years or years straight, and a persistent mental illness that consists of bipolar with psychotic features or schizophrenia. And to get into our program, these are the qualifications. And what we offer in services is that we can, number one, it's a housing model. We try to find housing for the homeless and the people that are mentally ill. We also believe that to meet people right where they're at, meet people right where they're at. That is so important because a lot of times in the systems, people are not getting their needs met. They're not getting understood. No one is listening. We try to do that. That's our approach, is that we listen and we find the areas where you need help and we address them.
Hi, my name is Sam Cox. I am a peer support specialist at the Dorrance VA Hospital. I work in mental health, where people come in with PTSD and schizophrenia, bipolar and the like. I've been in mental health for 17 days myself with situational depression and drug usage. I also work in the substance abuse treatment program, SATP, where I do orientation with the veterans and prepare them to go through a substance abuse 90-day outpatient program and give them the information that they need to be comfortable. I also work as a peer support specialist with combat veterans, Vietnam combat veterans, and PTSD, which the group is over 250 people. My job is not to give diagnosis or prognosis of anything, but to share my story, talk to the veterans, get them comfortable. Sometimes they talk to me when they will not talk to a provider, and then I can get with the provider and talk to them about what the veteran is feeling or thinking, and we can come together and make a comprehensive recovery plan that the veteran will be comfortable with.
Hi, my name is Mark Massey. I am a certified peer support specialist. I work with combat veterans like myself who suffer with PTSD and TBI. And basically the main focus that I deal with them is make sure that they have comfort and understanding. There are a lot of people out there, while they have good intentions and they want to help veterans, they don't understand the chaos that comes with being in combat. Get blown up, get shot, see your buddies get shot, see them get blown up over long periods of time. We're not just talking a day, we're talking over a year and a half. where I step in is I'm able to connect with that veteran. All they need is just somebody, anybody, to tell them, I got you covered. Your 6 is covered with me. We're going to get through this together. And that, at the end of the day, is what we all as peer support specialists do. It doesn't matter if you're a veteran. It doesn't matter if you've been in prison. You know, peer support specialist is a unique device in the mental health facility that gives us that ability, that training, and that encouragement for ourselves to be able to go out there and help our fellow man and woman to make sure that they are taken care of too. Because at the end of the day, somebody was there for us.